Hello, you guys. It's Kelly J from Jolie Visage Skincare and joliespa.com. And if you're new to this channel, what we do is we bring you tips and tricks from our skin clinic in Southern California and combine 46 years of aesthetics and treatments from Suzanne, my business partner, and myself. And we bring them to you on YouTube so that we can share how to create changes in your skin. In this video, I want to do a really neat application that will brighten up, buff the skin, and brighten it. It will remove that dead cell layer that we really need lifted and exfoliated in order to speed up the cell turnover in the skin. So what I'm going to do is I'll tell you what I've done so far. I've washed my face with AHA, BHA cleanser. It's a really light exfoliant, very gentle with jojoba beads. I've done a nice cleanse. I've used it with our really neat supersonic LED facial scrub. So I've done a really good cleanse. And now what I want to do is I want to show you how to combine our Papaya Cream Enzyme Polish. It's very gentle. It has a surfactant in it that is used for baby products. So it's really mild and really effective on the skin for gentle exfoliation. Papaya enzyme is wonderful because when it's applied to the skin, it metabolizes the debris and the dead cells and the buildup in the skin. Oftentimes when we see dull skin, one of the culprits is that we just need that top layer to be lifted, to be sloughed off, to expose those underlying cells that are underneath that layer of dead cells. And you know, we just get this, we almost get like a film over our skin that builds up, and that needs to be exfoliated. And one of our shared thoughts of many thousands that Suzanne and I have is that you know, increasing cell turnover is really important, and by exfoliating that top layer, we're forcing the skin to behave or act like it did when it was younger. Because when we're young, our cells are turning over much more quickly, and our skin is always looking fresh. It's always looking smooth. That's the way our bodies function when we're younger. So this is all about tricking our skin into behaving more youthfully or younger, and having the best skin at any age. You know, it's okay if we have fine lines or wrinkles. That's okay, but we want to have healthy skin, and we want it to look bright, and we want it to look we don't want it to look lifeless and dull. So anyways, the Papaya Cream Enzyme Polish is on my hand here. And I would say that would be maybe the size of a nickel, maybe a little more, like the size of a quarter. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my, a few drops of our fruit cocktail serum. Now let's talk about, okay, before I put it on my hand here, I want to talk a little bit about the importance of glycolic. We learned early on, when we graduated from esthetician school, that glycolic was going to be a key component in building our business, because glycolic is it's in the it's an AHA, and glycolic is a fruit acid. Actually, it's an AHA. It's from sugarcane, and glycolic is interesting because it hydrates the skin, but it also exfoliates. So you're getting a deeper hydration, and you're getting a great exfoliation. So we do glycolic pills, AHA. We've always worked with a lot of AHA peels, and glycolic was always one of them that we absolutely loved for its efficacy and what we could see that we could achieve with the skin. It also helps dissolve pigmentation. So whenever I'm trying to work on pigmentation with a client or on my arms and legs, I'm always going to use a glycolic, and I'm always going to use a retinol. Those two are going to work really well together, and I'm going to use like a pro skin inhibitor during the day. Niacinimide, that'll boost that'll boost the skin's ability to protect itself. And so let's get back to this. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some fruit acid, and I'm going to just apply a nice pump here on the back of my hand. Now I'm going to work those two together, and I'm going to make a really nice little mix here. And I'm going to start applying it to the skin. It has a lovely scent. You're going to feel some activity now. What I'm going to say about this is I would call this a cellular peel. We're removing the dead cells. And it's also a mechanical peel. So because we've got the papaya enzyme, it's more of a mechanical exfoliation. You can feel it. And then we've got the fruit acid serum, which is what we call our cellular peel. And that's working on the cells as a cellular, like a liquid peel. So we've got mechanical and cellular here is what I like to call it. Now I'm working this, I'm massaging it, I'm putting a little pressure on my skin, working it upwards. I'm going to go in there around my lips, and I'm going to really put some pressure in circular motion. I'm going to go around my nose, under my eyes. You'd be surprised how much brighter the eyes will look when you work under here, in this little corner here and around the edges. Work that into the lid, counterclockwise, clockwise. Work that in. There. I don't necessarily like to be really gentle with my skin. I like to have a heavier hand. I really, really like incorporating, if you watch my videos, you'll know that I like to incorporate my fingers. I use my fingers as a tool, and I'm lifting that skin. I'm massaging it. I'm lifting the fascia. I'm releasing, and I'm doing that right now, just as we're doing this peel. So this is looking nice. I can feel tingling. some stimulation. And I'm going to go in right now with my washcloth, and I'm going to remove it. And I'm going to immediately apply my Superior C serum. And I'm going to apply my niacinimide cream. Niacinimide is very important for brightening, for repairing the skin. There's virtually nothing that niacinimide B3 doesn't do for the skin. You could take an acne client that's breaking out and they would improve on niacinimide with niacinimide, anti-aging, pigment issues. Okay, so my skin, as you can tell, I think that it looks really bright. The surface looks really clean. I'm going to go in right now with the Superior C. And I'm going to apply that to my neck. Now the skin, into my face. Now remember, the skin is very receptive now. You know, we've removed that layer, that dull buildup. Pretty much, I guess I like to say it like this. We're letting the skin breathe. We're getting that top layer that just, that's just sitting, waiting, like a weight. It's waiting. It's a weight on the skin. We've lifted that. So now, the function of my skin changes. My skin wants to kick in collagen. I can feel firmness. I can see blood flow. I can see a better tone to my skin. And that's just by using the papaya and the fruit acid. You're making your own home treatment to, to refine the skin. Help if you have leathery texture, if you have fine lines, those are going to be reduced. Pigmentation, dark spots, it's all around going to benefit your skin by just using those two together. Now, now that I put the Superior C serum, I'm going to go right in and use some niacinimide. And as you all know, niacinimide has a lot of activity to it. You hear about niacin, it brings blood flow, it creates blood flow. Well, niacinimide will balance and repair our lipid content in our skin. It will reduce the size of our pores. There's just so many benefits to niacinimide. Okay, so that's a lovely treatment. Now, if I want to go to bed, I could go to bed like that. And a lot of you are good with just really simple. So just a quick little cellular peel with the papaya enzyme and the fruit cocktail serum. But for me, that's not enough. So I did Superior C. And I did niacinimide. I'm going to either put on our miracle cream to occlude all of, the Superior C and the niacinimide. Our miracle cream will occlude that and will hold all that in the skin and do some beautiful, beautiful, deep moisture, repair and hydration throughout the night. And the miracle cream has the EGF, so it's an epidermal growth factor, so it helps with thickening of the skin. Or else I would go in and I could do our Retinol Plus. The Retinol Plus, when added with the niacinimide, the retinol is really going to create more cells in the skin. I always advise we got to be on a retinol and a glycolic. So with that being said, the main goal here is let's get those dead cells off the top layer of our skin, and let's start getting our skin cycle sped up. and start seeing results. New skin cycle. You can do this treatment 2 times a week. I put our fruit cocktail serum on. Now remember, I have resilient skin, so I put our fruit cocktail serum on every night because I want to keep the pigmentation at bay. And it's full of peptides. I mean, it's just got great ingredients in it. So this is just kind of like a staple in my routine. I just always put a drop or two. And then it goes beautifully with Superior C because the two work together to lift and brighten even more so. Reviving collagen is so amazing for our collagen with all the peptides that give messages to produce collagen, to repair depths of fine lines and all that. And then, I mean, I could do niacinimide with Miracle Cream over it at night. It's all about just tweaking and trying different combinations of product that we offer. And you'll find that what will work for you will be exciting, and you'll want to add and tweak your routine. And I think it's important to do that. I think the skin's always changing and we always have to challenge it, I guess you would say. So I hope that you've learned something from this tutorial. And I appreciate you stopping on by. If you liked this video, give us a little thumbs up. And we really appreciate it. We appreciate you watching us. And let's create changes in our skin. Thank you so much. Have a good day.